Today, I am proud to announce a collection of essential staples that will be predictably 30% cheaper at all 5 of our city-run grocery stores. This core set of goods will include all fresh produce, meat, and seafood, along with 20 other essential items like cheese, milk, and bread. Here's how it will work. Once a month, our 5 city-run grocery stores will set prices for this core set of goods at 30% below typical retail prices. No exceptions, no gimmicks. The savings will last for the entire month. That means no weekly fluctuations nor sticker shock at the checkout line. Not for our seniors living on fixed incomes, nor for the parents who rely on a regular supply of apple slices to keep toddler tantrums at bay.
I want to start this video by saying that this is my personal opinion and my own political opinion, and that's it. I mean, you just watched a video on Zoran Mamdani explaining how they created public grocery stores to help keep the cost down for essential products for everyday people in New York. Now, I've said this a long time, and I believed in it for a long time, that in my opinion, both the Democratic and Republicans in the United States have spent decades putting corporate interests first ahead of ordinary people. And I think here in Canada, we've done something very similar. We spent decades voting for liberals and conservatives, and I believe both parties have generally created an economy and a system that benefits large corporations more than regular Canadians. Take corporate mergers as an example. The Liberal government under Jean Chrétien allowed corporate consolidation in the name of efficiency. This allowed for monopolies to eliminate competition in the name of economic growth. Later, it was Stephen Harper and his policies that largely allowed these corporations to run wild and let the markets dictate the prices, whether if it was in the best interest of Canadians or not. Whether liberals or conservative, I don't think enough attention was spent on one simple question. Is this actually making life more affordable for ordinary Canadians? I mean, look around you today. Has life become more easier? Housing is more expensive. Groceries are more expensive. The healthcare system is crumbling. And electricity keeps going up in price. Young people today are finding it harder, if not impossible, to buy a home or imagine a life that their parents had back in the day. So I ask one question: who was in government when all of this was taking place? For decades, we've been told there's only 2 real choices in Canada, specifically here in Nova Scotia, and it's either that of the Liberals or the Conservatives. In the United States, it's always been either the Republicans or the Democrats. We've been told that democratic socialism is crazy. It's unrealistic. It's impossible. Too radical. But then you look at what Zoran Mamdani is doing in New York. He's showing people that governments can actually think different and work for the best interest of regular voters like me and you. That governments can actually pass policies and legislation that is in the best interest of people like me and you. Here in Canada, I believe the NDP party is the party that talks most about putting regular Canadians first. People like Avi Luz argues that governments should be working to make life more affordable for people and not just accept the corporate monopolies that have overtaken our system. Even at the provincial level, governments have enormous power to make different choices. In Saskatchewan, Wab Kinew has passed policies and legislation that make food more affordable for people in his province, has fixed the healthcare crisis in his province. Here in Nova Scotia, even under the Liberals and now Conservatives, we still struggle with rising electrical costs and ongoing healthcare crisis and issues. rising grocery prices, despite those being in the province jurisdiction and significant responsibility and authority over. Here in Nova Scotia, I think Claudia Chandler has consistently fought for policies that would improve the lives of ordinary working people. I may be wrong. Maybe you disagree with me. But think, after decades of switching back and forth to liberals and conservatives, ask yourself one question. Has your life become more affordable? Has the healthcare system become better? If the answer is no, then maybe it's time to stop assuming that there's only two parties that can govern. Maybe it's time to give another party a real chance instead of voting out of habit. Nothing changes if we keep making the same choices over and over again. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. Finishing work on my lawnmower tractor. Stay deadly.